Hey guys, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look, my everyday makeup routine. It's kind of like a little orange, brown, and then accent color moment with a really nice luminous base. So if you guys are interested in creating this look, just keep watching and let's go. But before we get into this, we got to talk about today's sponsor, which is Tula skincare, one of my favorite brands to work with. I actually basically exclusively use Tula skincare. This is not staged, by the way. This is my entire skincare section. And they really have products for every skin problem, every little ailment, every skin type. So I found them to be a really great fit for my skincare routine. But they actually just launched their ageless line. So some of the products they sent me were this wrinkle treatment drops. They're a retinol alternative serum because there's actually been some controversy lately in the skincare community regarding retinol. So they used a 100% clean retinol alternative that still has the exact same effects. So you're getting the clean aspect, you're getting those ageless effects. I just want to tell you about my most favorite product, and that is their Beauty Sleep Overnight Repair Treatment. This, I need to tell you, this is like one of those products you can just kind of like slap on and it really just does exactly what it says it's gonna do to your skin overnight. So preventing wrinkles shouldn't be at the top of my skin priorities list, but it kind of is. So I am using this Protect and Plump Firming Moisturizer every day from Tula. It's another part of their Ageless collection. And you can tell it's part of their Ageless collection when it has a little bit of purple on it. If you can kind of tell, it's definitely more visible on this one. And 100% of Tula products are formulated with probiotics, so you know you're getting good for your skin, good for your body, and clean skincare. And one of my favorite parts about Tula is that they're 100% cruelty-free and they do not test on animals, so I think that's definitely a worthwhile point to mention. If you guys are interested in trying out some Tula products, which I definitely recommend, be sure to check it out using my code for 15% off and let me know what you guys get. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this hair tie yet, so I don't know if I like want to look like Ben Franklin yet. But first I'm going to be using my Tula Face Filter Primer. When I said I love Tula, I was not kidding. And this is actually probably like top 5 products. This primer will warm up and be like a little bit of a warmer color than it was before. And I genuinely do feel that my makeup lasts longer and this dries down really quickly, so it's not like tacky or anything like that. Let me just rub it into my hands. I don't have any sort of towels, so. Y'all know when you're like getting ready and you have all the makeup on the back of your hand? I'm like relatable teens. I just gotta wet my beauty blender. Okay, I'm like genuinely scared because, oh no. Okay, so someone's actually here to fix something for us. So I actually normally use this L'Oreal Infallible foundation, however, and I know this was like highly recommended on TikTok, however it does oxidize quite a bit and makes me look a little bit orangier than I am, but I'm just gonna pray that you guys aren't judging me and won't comment about it if it's super evident. But yeah, you would assume that this would match my skin tone, but just wait. And I used one pump and I still have a pretty good amount on my hands, and then I'm gonna use that for my neck because, as I said, it's actually already oxidizing, as you can maybe tell. So I'll use the rest for my neck to kind of blend that into it. So then I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer, and this is one of my favorites. It's the Instant Age Rewind. I've actually been using this since probably like 6th grade. I also realized the other day that I have eyeshadow from, oh, I just got makeup in my hair. Maybe it's time for a headband. actually wanna move it a little. Okay, that's better. So now, I like to blend it down a little bit too, so it kind of elevates the cheekbones, if you could see, and it kind of lifts this whole area. And then I'm also going in with this and just kind of touching up some more dark areas. I'm always gonna have some sort of redness around my nose, and I frequently get pimples here, so I'm just gonna cover that up. And I like to highlight my chin, the tip of my nose, the high bridge of my nose, and then I really like to use some here. It looks quite messy, but when you blend up, I don't know, it just kind of makes it all come together. Okay, so yeah, I'm just pushing it up. Next, I'm going to go in with this powder. I'm gonna do a little bit of baking, but then I like to do it to the side here as well. It's just kind of, it literally emphasizes the natural contour on your nose. So I'm a huge fan. I'm not even baking, I'm just pressing powder into my face with a beauty blender. This part of your face is incredibly important for creating shape. So I'm gonna get to that at the end so it's can all come together. So I just wanna do a light wash to create some dimension, and also it's gonna give a nice place to like cut later. When I said that I was gonna like rework on this area, this bronzer is going to play into that. And then normally I'll use whatever is left on the brush and, you know, just give myself a little shape up. And then for blush, I'm actually going to be using a little bit of an eyeshadow from the James Charles palette. So I'm using just a touch of this top reddish, orangish shadow. Okay, so that's actually 10 times more than I normally do. I don't know why that just occurred. So we're working with, I'll also add all my like highlight at the end as well, so stick with me. Let's start getting into the eyeshadow portion of this video. So I recently got the James Charles palette. I'm so excited. I've never had this many colors to work with in my life, but to start, I'm going in with this fat yellow shade right here. So yeah, so my main like everyday eyeshadow color is actually orange, so I'm sorry if you're not pulling any crazy inspiration out of this, but I think it looks really good with brown eyes. So if you're not using orange as your like daily color, you need to do it. So I'm just going in with this little orange shade right here, tapping off the excess. Okay, have y'all had any really great group me's for your online classes? Because my professional sales class like never sleeps. Like people will actually be making real-time memes of what's going on in class, and it's hilarious. And then before I blend any other shadows in, I just want to like fluff this out with a brush. And so that way I'm adding dimension, but also muting the bright orange, if you can't tell. And then for my last like corner eyeshadow, I'm actually going to mix these two shades, this orange and this burnt orange, for the final crease color. I'm just going in and straight up blending the outside. I'm not trying to do it into any sort of like flat shape. I'm not using tape. And then the important part of this look is going back in and defining your actual eyelid. So I'm going to go in with a mix of this white and this yellow over here so that I can bring some dimension back to my eyes. We're going to go in with some of the orange shade on the bottom lash line as well. Y'all are not even ready for what comes next. So, but I'm going to be using this baby pink right here. I might need to use a touch of this because sometimes the baby pink really just does not show up, but we're gonna try. I tragically lost my liquid eyeliner pen, so we're actually going to be doing the tape method with some eyeshadow. It's not like you need any special kind. I'm just using a little bit of Scotch tape, and then I do the thing where you make it less sticky. So, and I'm using this dark chocolate brown, and honestly, I like to just do a little horizontal thing. And I try to blend it into my lash line as I go. Yeah. Okay, she needs a little bit of help. And then I'm going in with my eyelash curler, and I'm just using my favorite mascara of all time, CoverGirl Plump Crusher. We go up, we go down. And normally I'm not very much one for the bottom lashes, but I've really been getting into that because it makes your eyes look a lot bigger and more doe-like, so of course. So now we have this really nice like smoky orange pink look going, and I let my eyelashes dry, and I'm gonna go in and curl them again. You wanna make sure they're completely dry for this part. I'm not gonna say like falsies vibes, but... And then for eyebrows, I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and when we say micro, girl, that's how much we have left. So I'm gonna use what's left. And then to complement the brows, I'm using this fat white shade and just putting it under my brow bone. I always used to use like my skin tone for this, like color eyeshadow, but honestly white really does do the trick. And then I'm setting it with some Anastasia brow gel. And before I go in with my lip makeup, I'm going to use this Maybelline to kind of, it's almost like a cut crease, but for your cheek. So, but you can see how that would like really do something. So you want to do it like right below your bronzer. And then I just wet my beauty blender again, and I'm gonna blend it down, and you want to blend this as best you can, trust me. So I just blend down so I can kind of like preserve the color and not mess up the bronzer that's right above it and the blush. If there are any harsh edges, I just use this bottom of the beauty blender, kind of blend them together ever so slightly. And then now that my lips have been covered up by a pound of concealer, I'm going to go in with some lip liner. I love that noise. This is called Sandstorm, and it's the NYX matte lip liner. And yes, I am going to overdraw my lip a little bit. God didn't give me an upper lip, so I need to be compensating. Mark my words though, I will have an upper lip one day. I don't do anything crazy because you can definitely tell, but you can kind of see the difference a little bit. I just like to give a little bit more shape to this area. So as you can see, I kind of have an upper lip now, and now I'm just gonna go in with my soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi and just put that on. So there you have it, my everyday makeup routine. This is just a little sultry orange, pink, whatever eyeshadow look, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and comment anything you learned or like what your makeup routine is like. Commenting really helps the algorithm. I appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.